Hello, hello everyone, and welcome back to the Taiko World Cup 2026. We are here in the losers bracket finals where we have Taiwan versus South Korea. The strongest second placing team in history versus the strongest second placing team of today. My name is Taiko Mom and I'm here to cast this together with Ikin. Hello.
Hi, Mom. Look, we're on Twitch.
Hi!
I'm very excited to see this match. There's been some drama already in the bracket so far.
True.
Can't imagine anything better to end the weekend, in the lower bracket at least. Very exciting match. I think it has the potential to go all the way, like the match between Taiwan and Brazil that we saw yesterday. But South Korea have looked really strong in their match against China just an hour and a half ago.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. That's a little bit interesting. South Korea should be still pretty warm from that, I imagine.
If anything, I'd imagine they maybe built up a bit of confidence. 7-2. Well, I won't call it a thrashing of China, but it was a convincing win.
It was a convincing win, but China still did really well, managing to wrangle 2 points off of South Korea. But yeah, we are seeing South Korea ban Hard Rock 1 immediately. I think that makes sense. South Korea didn't pick Hard Rock 1, and Taiwan set a crazy score on that yesterday.
I think you were talking a little bit before we went live, and you said Taiwan's a pretty Hard Rock capable country. So I guess banning Hard Rock 1 sort of aligns with that.
Yes.
Although
South
I will
Korea
say,
themselves. Yes.
I'm not exactly. I wouldn't be excited at the prospect of playing Hard Rock 2 against Peaceful.
No, that's true. Peaceful set an amazing score on that literally an hour ago, but the second player, 6_9, I don't know. It depends on if he does that again, but that could possibly be beatable for a very Hard Rock-centric team. Who knows? But yeah, we're seeing Hidden 2 actually get banned against South Korea, and yeah, I think that falls in line. Taiwan's weaker point is definitely Hidden. And yeah, South Korea set a pretty scary score on that as well. But not so much on Hidden 1, so I think Taiwan might be gambling a little bit to see if they can manage to high roll that a bit over South Korea. Who knows?
It's interesting to see that the match between South Korea and China started off with 2 free mod maps, which I wasn't entirely ready for. But South Korea did lose on Bad Elixir, which is free mod 1.
Yeah, which was also their own pick, so not sure if there were a little bit of initial nerves on that. It could be. Hidden Hard Rocking at the end of the day is not easy at all, even if it's the quote-unquote free mod 1. So I think some startup nerves could really, it's the same thing of immediately starting a map with no mod 1. It's a huge nerves check, and it can go against you pretty heavily. But yeah, we're seeing the no mod 2 pick, which South Korea actually banned against China.
China is a tech country, so that makes sense, I think.
Yeah, of course. And Taiwan set a pretty good score on this. So I think it's a pick that makes sense.
Yeah, Taiwan had 1.9 million, pretty flat yesterday against Brazil. That's, by all standards, apart from maybe the Japanese standards, that's a pretty good score.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's see if they can replicate that. Peaceful and Applers coming in for South Korea versus DSSDS and High Greeks for Taiwan. And off we go. Here we go. Starting off deceptively calm in the intro of this map.
Yeah, just a comment maybe a little bit more about what I started the match with, of the strongest team in history versus today. It is actually very true. In the years, I think, from 2015 to 2019, it was Taiwan that would pretty much always play second next to Japan. And after that, South Korea came in and hasn't been as dominant of a second place compared to Taiwan, but other countries have been, getting stronger and stronger as well. I mean, we saw the UK in 2024, and I don't remember who we saw in 2023, but I know it wasn't South Korea. But then South Korea got second place again just last year.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a peaceful miss. Yeah, okay, because it was looking a little scary actually for Taiwan right there, but now it swings over. Pretty clean miss though. Only 10k advantage for Taiwan for now.
Hygreeks is holding a really strong accuracy here though, so even without the break, it would I think it would barely be in Taiwan's favor because of that really strong accuracy, but it's altogether pretty equal. Appler is holding a 99.4 as well, is very strong. We're already over halfway into this map, by the way. There's very slim margins separating these teams. Oh, as DSSDS picks up a miss, that's going to trade the lead back over to South Korea. And that was not nearly as clean as
Hygreeks as well.
Oh no.
Appler's the only one with the FC still in the lobby. Makes sense. He is Mr. Applers himself. Peaceful missing again, but it looks fairly clean. I think as long as Applers keeps the full combo and Peaceful stays around this.
Yeah, DSS not a lot of accuracy. That's the main difference maker here, I think.
Yeah.
Although Peaceful misses twice, he keeps that 99% intact almost.
Well, he does now. There it is.
Hygreek's picking up another miss, but at this point, I think this is South Korea's to lose. Yeah, 27,000 points. Seemingly, this map has decided. Only the outro, but realistically, with how well these players have been performing on the difficult sections, no one's going to miss on the outro. Taiwan almost equating their score from yesterday, only 1,000 off of it. So I think that's just a convincing pick from South Korea, all things considered. I don't think Taiwan really shown that they would have been able to contest even without the misses.
Yeah, I think that's about accurate. Although, yeah, considering how strong of a score that is for South Korea, China must have been terrifying to like still ban it against them.
Yeah, I mean, that is a crazy score to start off. And of course, as you said, Appler's just doing Appler's things, FCing.
Yep.
Kind of just what he does.
Alright, let's see now. South Korea. What are they going to be picking now? Are they going to be gambling Fremont 1 again? I don't think they will. But it's so interesting, right? Because Fremont 1 ended up... Ooh, they're going Fremont 2 instead. Because I was going to say, like, they picked Fremont 3 and Marissa actually got the Hidden Hard Rock FC on that, which is crazy. But no, we're actually going to see Fremont 2, which South Korea didn't play. Taiwan did, but they only did double Hard Rock on this. So I think if... Yeah, Appler's coming in, probably going to be Hidden Hard Rock and Hard Rock then from South Korea? If Appler stays in, that is.
Realistically, at this point in the tournament, still, like, Peaceful is so strong, you do kind of expect them to put on Hidden Hard Rock on almost every map. Like, maybe in Grand Finals, that's where it changes, but at this point, it's the cheat code. Like, South
he would
Korea,
Hidden Hard Rock normal 6. You're right.
He's just built slightly silly.
True. I'm actually wondering if... Because South Korea didn't pick the Nomad 5 against China, which is a little bit interesting with Mr. Metal Stream here himself. But we could be seeing that now, because that's a pick that Taiwan lost against Brazil. Though, honestly, Taiwan played Nomad 5 really well, but Miwoo assessed it, so...
What can you do?
Oh, we're seeing Appler's Hidden Hard Rock, actually. Never mind.
Oof, that's going to be a tough challenge for Taiwan.
And I wonder if that may have been an over-modding choice here, because Taiwan is... That's a pretty good start for them.
Yeah, Appler's really struggling on the accuracy to start off the map, but I can only imagine he's going to step away.
Peaceful doing peaceful things is going to be holding up South Korea very strongly, and it's just going to depend on if Appler can manage to get his accuracy to like, just stay above 96%. I think as long as that happens, they have this in the bag. The mod, like the 2 mod advantage, should be strong enough that as long as there's no misses, South Korea should have this.
Well, you say that, but look at Sevgo with the double S still, nearly halfway.
Very cool.
Like,
I think this really is South Korea's to miss. Like,
do you need double mods? No, if you just mirror SS to Hard Rock.
of course, of course.
They're very much still. Taiwan is very much still in this.
And I mean, we've seen it that both of these players, like maybe Peaceful specifically, they're not immune to catching misses.
Oh!
See, Peaceful misses right there, actually. I don't know how I predicted that, but GG, my bad, my guy.
It's okay. Peaceful misses that Sevgo trades by breaking his SS.
Yeah. Totally comparable change.
Completely
South Korea is
fair.
still ever so slightly in the lead, but it's only 4K. The mods are keeping it in their favor, not willing to let go.
Yeah,
There's only a little bit of map. Oh, there's only a little bit of map left, but that's a lot of accuracy dropping again from Applers. It's kind of just switching back and forth at this point. Oh, but that's Monkey getting a lot of 100s on that, like KKK 1-6. 20k advantage now all of a sudden for South Korea.
Whoever drops 100 ends up losing this. It feels like it swaps every time someone fits a pattern slightly, but here at the end, South Korea
100s. Okay, Sevgo.
Wow.
That's
slightly unnecessary, that amount of AC. Wow, that is crazy accuracy coming out from Sevgo. And a Peaceful as well. It's a shame.
of course.
Misses, but that's 10-100s is still a really strong score here.
Yeah, new personal highest. I could honestly believe that 99.45% is pretty insane. Appler still coming in with the strong FC. Even if the accuracy is a bit lower compared to the rest, doesn't matter.
Well, that's what you pick Applers for, bro. It's just gonna go in and FC everything.
Yeah,
sure,
but
the accuracy might be slightly questionable, but they did get the FC, and that's all that matters at this point.
yeah, still it's generally not the worst shout to try and out-act South Korea or well, Appler specifically, or try and pick things that Appler just isn't on.
Yeah, so obviously Taiwan has a bit of information on.
Ooh, here we go. Hard Rock 2.
Oh, now that is spicy.
Spicy. Peaceful set a crazy score on this, but 6_9 couldn't really match it. I think if Taiwan is capable of setting 2 strong scores on this, they have this in the bag, and I wouldn't be surprised if they can.
Yeah,
Both of these players have just proven themselves to be crazy hardware players.
Yeah, so South Korea managed 2.024 million against China, where Team China really struggled to put a. Well,
Yeah.
They really struggled to have a second player. Peaceful almost max scoring Hard Rock 2, but as you said, the second player, in this case 6ix9ine, was really not able to keep up, hitting 980,000 points. This
However-
could be the strategy.
However, he could be disproving that right now. You never know.
You're right. Maybe it was, his finger slipped on the keyboard.
At the end of
was
the
an
day, it's a match is a very momentary snapshot of someone's play at the time.
No, absolutely. But call it hopium, but I'm tempted to believe in Team Taiwan here.
I don't think it's hopium to believe in Taiwan right here. They are terrifying on Hard Rock. Alright, here we go.
Well,
Miss Priestess in the background.
It's worth pointing out that 1,048,000 score, Peaceful score from the last round. So it's gonna have to come down to the 2v1 battle in accuracy, I believe, between Sevgo, Monkey D. Luffy, and 6ix9ine.
Yeah, I mean, for now, it's basically Peaceful versus Monkey D. Luffy and 6_9 versus Sevgo. And Peaceful is
Very
just
close.
beating out Monkey ever so slightly with the double SS.
That's 705 points. That is absolutely that margin is so small.
We are a third into the map, having a little spinner section as we slowly build into the next part. Ooh, a couple more 100s getting dropped by Sevgo, actually.
Ooh.
6
Everything
6.
considered, though. Like, this is not a mechanically super difficult map. It's really just testing the reading.
Yeah, which is good. But
Like,
anyways,
everyone here can definitely play it.
Oh, for sure. But yeah, Peaceful still in that double SS, trying to upscore himself from an hour ago. And 6_9 making very good miles to beat himself. Very big. Like, this could be a huge upscore.
Yeah, 6_9 is doing much better already.
Yeah, Sefgo just getting more and more 100s, 99.1% now. Really good, but what do you do against the double SS?
This looks to be a completely, well, ironically, a completely different team from Korea. Like, 6_9 is really locked in.
Like, 6_9 is basically copying Peaceful's performance from an hour ago, and Peaceful is overcoming it.
Yeah, like, I really understood the pick for Taiwan. I understood why there, but South Korea is looking so strong. This is crazy.
Alright, here we go. Still, oh, okay, it's getting closer and closer now, though. 6_9 is losing accuracy, and Peaceful has 6_9 misses!
Oh no!
And it switches over right at the end, becoming a point for Taiwan, possibly after all. 30k ahead now. Can they close it out?
Oh, that is not good if you're a fan of Team South Korea.
They got it! Woo! That's their own pick taken.
Here we go. 1-2. What a score coming out from Peaceful and from Monkey D. Luffy. 100. 3 times 100. Holy moly.
Oh, 3 100s. Oh my god. And Peaceful still with only 1 100. Both South Korean players upscoring themselves from an hour ago, but yeah, Taiwan is just so scary and hard. Like, you really need to FC against them. Like, they are machines.
Peaceful showing a bit of respect towards his opponents. That's a pretty good score, Luffy. That's an incredible score.
Oh,
That's a sensational performance. What? Back and forth we went. The 6_9 just not able to keep their combo and accuracy up during the ending. It was really...
No battery anymore. I believe that. That has to be pretty tiring on the eyes, but what do I know?
Monkey D. Luffy is such a classic player. He's participated so long and he's always performed, always showing up when Team Taiwan needs it most.
The GOAT. Monkey the GOAT. Ooh, South Korea actually picking Noma 6 makes sense. Both of these players played this map already, and South Korea got a pretty dominant score on this compared to Taiwan. So I think if Peaceful and Applers can repeat that, easy win.
I will say, I find, like, from personal experience, I find it really hard to, like, perform significantly better on gimmick maps or on like really heavy SV maps compared to something that's a bit more, like, mechanically.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially, and this is like mechanics all the way. Rafel's my beloved, awesome map, but just terrifying with all of the snaps in there, all over the place. It's
an OD8 is massive.
Yeah. It's not polyrhythm in any way, but with the amount of, like, I don't know, man, it's just that good old Rafelge almost. I know it's not really dump mapping or anything, but it's a lot of 1/6. I think I can say that.
Last week what we had OD 7.7 on the Afterburner normal 6. This week OD 8. I'm scared for what's to come for the grand finals pool because these maps are brutal. Specifically this slot, the OD is so unforgiving.
The grand finals gonna be OD 10 Tasuke map normal 6.
Ugh, jeez, don't threaten me with a terrible time.
Alright, here we go. A very small initial act lead for South Korea here, but...
I mean, there's so much going on that it's not unrealistic to say that people might end up missing.
For sure.
That's a good way to start the map, but, like, there's something. You have to really stay on your toes. There's so many different snaps, and anyone can miss at any point.
Alright, here we go.
But Taiwan's still holding very good scores. Like, everyone in the lobby at 99.5.
Atlas is losing a little bit of accuracy, but Peaceful with a 99.7 is holding strong. Atlas,
Double 99.4s from very good still.
Yeah, it seems that the three of them are kind of level pegging, and then Peaceful is just on top with about half of the 100s as everyone else. A little Dawn section. Appler's my
It's all
goat.
good.
Appler's my DDKK goat. No 100s.
This is sort of what we saw on Hard Rock 2, though.
No!
Like, or the mono section claims another bongo player. No!
No! I mean, he only got one 100. Like,
Uh.
it's fine, but he almost assisted.
Sevco's dropped to 99% flat. That's really making
Yeah.
a difference at this point. 15,000 points.
Yeah, we're
That's only
seeing
what we saw on Hard
99,
Rock 2.
99, 99.4, 99.5. Oh, never mind. Monkey and Applers are level pegging now, but yeah, Sefco versus Peaceful is the big gap here.
It's not fair to compare those two. That is such a high accuracy from Peaceful.
Yeah, that's insane.
I don't expect Applers to be the one who could miss, though. Like, what we saw in Hard Rock 2 is South Korea holding the accuracy lead and then finding a miss to give the point to Taiwan. I really don't believe Applers is one of the players that's going to end up missing. He's just so stable.
Applers through FC King. And holding incredible accuracy on his own as well still. Like, 99.2% is nothing to scoff at. Like, I know that all of these remaining teams are terrifying, but
If your weakest score is a 99.2% FC, you're doing pretty good.
Right?
I mean,
But Peaceful
everyone's still holding. Everyone's holding the combo.
My guy Peaceful must be on, like, I don't know, like 5 100s or something. Like, how do you do that?
How do you beat this? Like, this is
don't.
a really, really strong team score. And 1,975 million. That is insanity coming out from South
100s.
Korea.
8 100s. What on earth? He got like less than a third of anyone else's 100s. Okay.
I mean, that's a very strong effort from Team Taiwan. Like, what do you do against them?
Hold on, did they outscore themselves? I should check. They
What do
did.
you
They
do
did.
against
They got 6 133 an hour ago, and both Peaceful. Okay, no, Peaceful did get 2 more, but Appler shaved off. Fucking. Sorry. 8.
Whoa!
I said nothing. I said nothing. My bad.
Yeah. 8 100 shaved off by Applers. That's South Korea looking. They've outscored themselves compared to their previous match on 3 out of 4 maps, though. This is not looking to be easy at all for Team Taiwan. Unable to trade the breakpoint back, or rather yank it back after they lost their first No Mod 2 pick, but the match is still young. We're only 1-3. Anything can happen here. I have full faith in Taiwan to pick something to give themselves a really good chance coming back to 2-3.
Yeah, Taiwan has picked Hard Rock 1 now. I don't know about the DTs because again, it's like, why did Korea not pick them? But maybe they also wanted to hide their scores is the thing, right? Because I think South Korea feeling pretty confident that they could beat China and possibly not pick their best maps is not out of the question.
Maybe? I think you're onto something because South Korea is a team where you would really expect them to be able to do things like, put Hidden Hard Rock on the free mods. So maybe that's why they've leaned into picking those against China. I really understand that, yeah.
Alright, but we're seeing Taiwan coming with the hidden 1 score though, and yeah, we're seeing Palemo 03 coming in, another absolute veteran of the scene. Hidden legend.
Marissa is already showing that they do not have a good time. I'm sure they will be fine. I'm sure they will be fine.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see, but they certainly didn't seem to have that good of a time on this against China.
They were forced to play Hidden in the tournament. No!
They were forced to play Hidden 1 in the tournament.
It's actually so soul-crushing.
Crying
South Korea, this is one of the points which it did lose to China, with South Korea managing 1,89 million. Realistically, that's an encouraging sign for Taiwan. That seems a reasonable score.
That feels beatable. Taiwan didn't play this yet, but at least did they not play? I thought they didn't. Yeah, they didn't.
I mean, the thing to remember is like you don't have to believe that you can set the best score, but if if you have the indication of we can beat 1.9 million, just
Yeah.
go for it, right? This is a very
Ooh. Yeah, we see a lot of 100s getting dropped at the start here, but yeah, this SV is pretty mean.
just a swing on really low SV is nasty, and
Alright,
I would love to tell you what the snaps are, but I have no idea what's going on. There's
The snaps
just
are
so
yes.
much stuff. There is so much stuff happening at once. Peaceful does
Alright.
not seem phased by it at all, though. Still holding that double S.
Peaceful is doing peaceful
no!
things, but he finds a miss!
Oh, that's not
It's
good.
gonna start swinging over!
Ooh.
Despite the
Kind
fact
of
that
wanna-
Taiwan's accuracy is not holding up too strong. Oh, but Peaceful's miss was, I think, a little bit too clean. His accuracy is still gonna keep it up, and Polemo following with the miss as well.
Marissa is holding a 97.5. That's pretty solid accuracy. It's much better than they ended up with against China.
Yeah.
So if you can hold this is South Korea again looking to perhaps just show that they can keep improving even with only an hour and a half break.
Or it really could just be like that kind of unstable map where you either set 1,000,000 plus or just 800k.
Yeah, perhaps so.
Like, this is the kind of map where that's believable.
99.6 still, even though he found
Ah, Polemo finding more misses on this, like, just brutal 1/8 slow SV section, and he finds another. Peaceful trades it, but I don't think it really matters. 74k ahead for South Korea now, with only a quarter of the map left. They really have to just, yeah, like they just have to, like, do massive breaks, both of them at this point, to really have to swing over still, I'm afraid.
There's way too big of an accuracy gap, I think, here with Polemo
Yeah.
finding kind of a no-block here and there on his misses, whereas Peaceful is able to just miss one or two notes and not really drop the accuracy too much. That's what's really making the difference here. Marissa looking a lot stronger than they did in the match against China. Still holding a full combo. It's a very impressive score there. And High Greeks, pretty unfazed, everything considered. Full
Yeah,
combo.
like, holy hell, High Greeks with the 1,020,000 score, like outperforming both Korean players. It's just the unfortunate B here. And yeah, Marissa with the insane increase, a full 100k more score than they did an hour ago.
Yeah, that's
Peaceful,
a really
yeah.
big difference. That's a really big difference for Marissa.
Peaceful, unfortunately, breaking just a touch more, but still.
I mean, they needed
tough.
all of that score, to be fair.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah, they.
like, sure, we could say like, oh, there's a big gap with Polemo finding a unclean breaks, but like, that can happen to anyone apart from
Yeah.
Peaceful. Frankly, if you break here, all of a sudden there's 10 notes gone and you can't get back into the.
I think I'll not play Hayden anymore. Damn. Oh my
That's
guy.
upsetting to see. No, my goat, Polemo.
My
That was a
Polemo, my
very-
go.
Very strong
It is-
performance.
It is what it is. It was a good gamble. I respect it.
As you said, it's just a coin flip gamble map. And
It really could be.
as you said, if you just manage to hit everything, nothing goes wrong. But then the one time you miss, everything
It's like you say. It's like you always say. Just hit the notes.
just hit the notes and everything.
Just hit the notes.
4-1 score for South Korea now. If you're going to start a comeback, you kind of need to start it now. Team Taiwan, to give yourself a little bit of a buffer that you don't have to win every map back to back. But
Yeah. I think if they have the DTs in the bag and they've been hiding them, they should start deploying them now. If they don't pick them now, then they're actually feeling pretty uncertain about DT. I think, yeah, we're seeing Nomad 4 instead. Which I think is still fair. I'm pretty sure... Yeah, Korea got a single miss on this map, whereas Taiwan lost the pick against Brazil.
a very strong score coming out from South Korea, 1.96 million.
Yeah.
Taiwan is they didn't super like uncomfortable on the map. Such
No.
decent score. It's just, yeah, the score they had previously was not nearly enough to really contest us. But we'll see if they've had the chance to maybe practice a little more, or maybe it's the fact they're in lobby, they're locked in, fighting for it, gives them a little bit of an extra edge. Ooh, Nanahida jump scare. And here comes Cheese Thingy. First time
Cheese
we see
Thingy
them,
might go! Seaweed GTS 2025 winner might go.
Surely this means all that you need to turn the tides against South Korea is a
Stingy
current
cheese.
tournament champion. Stinky cheese. That's not very nice.
I said stingy cheese. I did not say anything.
sorry.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
Alright, Cheese Thingy and High Greeks versus Peaceful and Applers. Here we go, no more.
Oh, Appler staring down the mono of a lifetime.
I feel for him, man. Like this stuff's not fun.
I mean, I think it's fine. It's only right. Okay. Yeah, this is not very fast. It's just very low SP.
It's just a little jump scare to get you started on the map.
Yeah.
Just to make sure that you've actually memorized it.
Are you awake? Fight check. Fight check.
Here we go, though. Everyone's still holding pretty strong for now, but obviously the not really where you're most likely to see big score flips or big drops in accuracy. This is every try you have to play the intro, so I'm sure everyone's comfortable at this point.
Yeah. Peaceful still on that double SS, and Appler's only about maybe 4 or 5 100s in at this point. Not a whole lot. But but he finds the miss though!
This is going to stay quite close, I imagine, because Taiwan's significantly behind in accuracy. She's thinking only 90.
Oh, okay. Taiwan is fully in this now as long as they can keep going. Oh, but High Greeks finds the miss, but as long as Cheese holds, I think they should keep this. I shouldn't think they should keep this lead.
Yes, everyone's dropped accuracy quite a bit. Cheese Thingy on the lowest accuracy in the lobby, but he is holding the FC. That matters.
Cheese Thingy might go. Make me proud, my boy.
The very strong accuracies coming out from South Korea. Almost exactly a tie between High Greeks and Applers, but
That's close.
Cheese Thingy
It's
outscoring
really
Peaceful with
close.
that FC. Oh,
Yeah.
I never doubted. I never had any doubts about Cheese Thingy. Well, we have one more really difficult section of the map left to go.
Yeah.
Everyone's sort of just vibing, building back up the combo cap here. So by the time the next guy hits, everyone's at 400 score, and that's where the real terror is going to set in, because any misses now is going to be super detrimental to the team score.
Yeah, just a little bit of mean low SV waviness over here. Definitely easy to trip on and miss a snapping on, especially with just these mean monos in there. And yeah, the score is actually flipping as Taiwan is losing more and more accuracy compared to Peaceful and Applers. They have crawled this back. There's only a little bit of map left. And miss here, a couple more 100s. Appler's actually finding more 100s. This really could be anyone's game, and it's Taiwan's point! 581 score difference for Taiwan! Taking the break point against South Korea!
Oh, that was just a few too many 100s at the end for Applers. What a cinema. Here we are, we're so back.
Stingy, my goat!
We are so back. Cheese Thingy, not top scoring the lobby, but he is holding the only FC. Everyone's within, what is that, 15,000 score of each other? That is such a close map. Both Taiwanese players almost holding the exact same score, 963.
Oh my god, she's immediately peaceful. That's 0-1 me. Down. Down.
Maybe disappointed he didn't top score the lobby, but that doesn't matter. All your team score is higher.
Yeah,
Taiwan 2, South Korea 4, we're so back.
Obviously, Peaceful score was still insane, especially just looking at this 100 count. What was that? Like 2, 3, 4 100s? Like nothing. Absolutely nothing.
The last section of the map flickering back and forth. That was incredible. Oh, the nerves must be insane there. Like, if you as a player look at this, look at the replay for this, and you just see the score flickering like that, it's like, oh my god, why did I hit that? Oh my god, wasn't wrong. But that is so messed up. Such a small margin.
Okay, and here we go. Fremont 3.
Oh baby.
Who knew that we'd see the love child between Shinsekai and Aether Ritual?
Fremont 3 actually picked by Taiwan though.
Yeah, which is interesting. I will say South Korea's score on this was not like super dominant, but I think the map is just so troll that all things considered, I think it was still a very scary score. Like Marissa managed to Hidden Hard Rock FC this, even if the accuracy wasn't, you know, hyper strong with 72 100s. It's still scary, right? And Peaceful, even with the misses, managed to get over the one mod cap, like score cap. And
Taiwan has the intel advantage here, though, that they have not played this in match, but
true.
South Korea has, so clearly they know something that we don't. Like,
well, and we also know that there is a real possibility, like just comparing Marissa's score in Hidden 1 compared to the other Hidden 1, right, that they played an hour ago. I don't know if Marissa is going to be able to repeat that FC. It's so easy to just break.
South Korea's score in the previous match definitely beats a 2-mod SS.
Yeah.
So, that can only mean in my mind that Taiwan is at least putting on 3 mods.
Could be. I think High Greeks could go Hidden Hard Rock on this then. High Greeks has already shown themselves to be terrifying on Hidden alone with the Hidden 1 FC.
Yeah,
and we're seeing Hidden Hard Rock on High Greeks, and yeah, Seth go again with just Hard Rock against the quad Hidden Hard Rock on South Korea's end. I don't think it's really going to depend on if Marissa can repeat that.
I mean, Taiwan picked this. They must feel confident. So I see no reason to doubt them.
I don't know how many picks they have left in general that feel any kind of comfortable.
I think if you weren't comfortable Hidden Hard Rocking it, you wouldn't do it in match, though. So I believe in High Grade.
It's true.
Like, obviously, in the previous pre-mod, they realized the mod advantage was too much. But if you are not comfortable and you have insanity to put on Hidden Hard Rock in the match.
Oh, that's a lot of initial 100s coming in from High Grades as these little silly streams get started.
They seem to stabilize pretty well, but that's all. Giving South Korea a 18,000 point lead.
Yeah, Peaceful having the same accuracy as Sethgo right now, but he has the extra mod on there for the huge score lead. Already 20k ahead of Sethgo. And Marissa also holding very strong, 98%. High Grease honestly like following them at this point, but in that regard, the mod advantage is too strong right now.
I mean, High Grease has pulled this back pretty well. They're getting a very competitive.
There goes Marissa with the break, but I think it might be clean enough with the mod advantage as well. I don't think it's going to shrink. Oh, wait a minute, that's a follow-up break.
Right.
Oh, Marissa finding more and more breaks. The lead is shrinking, but they're holding on so hard. 7k ahead, 10k ahead, 13k now as High Greeks find some more 100s, but ooh!
Marissa playing with fire there.
Cinema.
The lead is still South Korea's, but Marissa finding another miss.
With another big break. Not feeling as comfortable in this one, but it's so easy to misread these stupid streams. And though it's in Taiwan's advantage, but only 4k, and I'm afraid that the mod advantage might just pull it back only 1k at the end, but still, with 1.96k, Taiwan takes their own point. Oh!
Azer was making fun of me. I never had any doubts. I want you to listen. I never had any doubts. Azer does not believe.
Peaceful!
I won 3-4.
Peaceful! What is that? 2 100s!
2 100s. Insane score.
Mr. Metal Stream, okay.
Wowee. That is a terrifying score coming out from Peaceful. Sevgo with a really strong 1 mod.
Oh,
I
let
agree.
me look in the archives. Let me look in the archives actually real quick because, yeah. So South Korea still like increased their country score on this, or their team score by over 100K, but it didn't matter.
Oh, instant DT1 pick from South Korea as a response.
Ooh, we
This
might
is what
be.
we were afraid of.
We
Ooh,
might be
baby,
seeing the unleash of the teams.
this-
Like, all right,
this is us,
playtime
this
is over.
us. Oh no! Oh my god! What are we for? Waifu Jam. Oh, I am not a huge fan of this song because I had to play it as a hidden map in a tournament once. I can only imagine it's better and more tolerable with double time. But this
I know,
is a
right?
scary prospect.
You know
Like-
what squeaky anime voices need? Even more squeak.
Well, are you saying they could play it on Nightcore?
Honestly, that might actually sound better at that point.
This is what we're scared of, though. Like, peaceful applers on double time. Every single map you find in rank U that can be double timed. These are the kind of people you see on. This is a very scary pick.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't really know, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Taiwan did play this, but like they struggled on this. The 1.9 million is not really the look you want to have going into this. I don't want to sound all doomer, but like this seems a very convincing pick for South Korea and entirely theirs to lose. But maybe Team Taiwan is locked in. Maybe this is what they needed. They've awoken.
Awakened, my masters.
Is this what the cast is gonna be like? Just anime reference.
Oh, Samgo, no!
That-
Initial
that-
break.
That's not good to start. I will say, though, like most of the South Korean players, very strong accuracy, but it's not as insurmountably high as it seemed before on other maps because Monkey Luffy's almost tying his accuracy.
Well, I mean, yeah, but there's also OD 10, so I think that might explain why. Okay.
Oh, peaceful misses.
Oh. Yeah, but it's super clean. It's a super clean break.
Yeah. But if the point is going to go to Team Taiwan, it has to start somewhere. Appler's still
That's
holding
true.
the FD, as expected. But
Unfortunately,
Appler's
Appler's
top scoring.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, 98.6%.
He's
Terrifying stuff from
same
Luffy
accuracy as
here.
Peaceful, but still holding the full combo. That's a very impressive score.
Yeah, but South Korea is just looking like the stronger front overall. And Monkey breaking as well.
No, that is not what you want to see if you're a Team Taiwan fan.
Squirrely just growing and growing. 100K now.
This is a very scary thing to look at.
I don't think I was very wrong in the assessment that South Korea may have been hiding their DTs and have unleashed them now to no longer be Mr. Nice Guys.
But look at Peaceful, he's almost at 99%.
Right?
What's he doing? He can't do
Why
that.
didn't they? This is the thing, like, why didn't they pick this against China if they could do so well on it? Obviously, China is a huge tech team, but, like, come on.
I mean, only FC in the lobby once again. Applers. Taiwan hit about 85,000 points more than in their Brazil, but I don't think this was ever going to Taiwan's way. Looking at these scores,
Yeah.
like that is a really strong team score from South Korea.
Still, I mean, Luffy, the breaks were unfortunate, but I don't know. All of
He
these
was
players
looking
are
really
terrifying.
good for a while.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, Sefko's accuracy couldn't really match up. OD10 tech is mean.
Well, what can you do? One is only one break point behind, though.
Nanahida,
So,
you can't do that. That's toxic against your own team. Come on.
Wow.
Well,
Well, it is Taiwan's pick, if I am correct.
yeah,
They're
and they
only one
have
break point behind, so
they have a
it's
normal
still
one
possible.
left, which I think South Korea did quite a bit better. Ooh, okay.
Fremont won.
Fremont won. I think they may be betting again to see if Marissa ends up being stable on this or not.
I don't hate the idea. Marissa did struggle, but you do have to keep in mind that Peaceful is going to...
True. Peaceful is going to be playing on this very, very well once again, but I think it's not a bad shout to like force Marissa into the lobby, because I think we've already seen that. I think, you know, no shame obviously against Marissa, but they don't seem to be the most consistent player, getting very, very like wildly different scores on different maps between matches.
Worth noting that China actually beat Team South Korea on this.
Yeah.
So with 3 mods versus 4, so maybe this is the sign where, like, if you're Team South Korea, maybe you say, if it's easier for Marissa, that maybe they just go down to 1 mod and we do 3v3 and
Yeah.
really enable them to do better rather than forcing the hidden
Oh,
hard
poor
roll.
Marissa. Why you hate me? No one hates you, Marissa. We love Marissa.
Yeah, name change to We Love Marissa would be appropriate in this scenario.
We all love Marissa. Our Marissa.
I am already dreading the score that we're going to see come. Like, if their form is anything to judge by, it's gonna be something ridiculous.
Yeah, Peaceful is so locked in.
They still managed 1.09 million score against China, even though they found a miss, which is crazy work.
Yeah. Alright, we are seeing 3 mod against 4 mod again.
I mean, does history repeat itself? Does South Korea find a little bit of extra? Here we go. Sebgo's looked really strong on the solo hard rock.
Yeah.
As I say
sure.
that, he mistimes the intro stream and it's a few
Fair enough.
100 behind now.
It is what it is.
Fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm telling you. I'm not a doubter.
Intros might be hated.
Intros and outros are notoriously difficult in taiko.
Yeah. Alright.
South
Here
Korea
we go.
definitely getting the better of this though. For the intro at least. 15,000 point head. And the mod advantage. It's
Yeah,
not really the start you want to see.
The egg advantage as well as the mod advantage. Now, both South Korean players have stronger accuracies overall.
Yeah, Sevco stabilized the high struggling to get back up to 98%. Not really what you want to see if you're a Team Taiwan fan.
Yeah, so far it seems that Marissa is doing a high roll right now compared to the other match.
They're looking really strong. They're
Right.
basically tying high Greeks, and that means it's all down to Sevco to beat Peaceful, who are more.
Ooh, that's a lot of 100s though, but ooh. Marissa's accuracy dropping down to 96.9%, but I think with purely the SDFC and the mod advantage, they should still,
Yeah.
you know, they have this in the bag. South Korea really needs to find a miss here or there for Taiwan to take this. There's no other way.
Yeah, I think it's South Korea has to lose. We did see on a few previous maps though that Marissa has struggled more towards the end, like just on closing it out. They seemed really strong throughout most of the map, and then found a little inconsistency.
Peaceful was actually the one to break, but 99.5% still stopped scoring the lobby despite the miss.
Oh baby, 22,000 points now though. It's shrinking. It's shrinking. Ooh,
Yeah, but
not
we are in the
anymore.
outro. Just the last little streams here. Peaceful finds another break, but that's still with 13k ahead. Another break point for South Korea, putting them on match point.
Peaceful trolls the outro a little bit, making it a little bit closer than it had to be, but that is an unfortunate breakpoint won by South Korea. At least if you're a fan of Team Taiwan.
I'm a fan of any of them. Like,
I mean,
I don't think it really, you know, at the end of the day, all remaining teams in the tournament are absolutely strong, and I think that either of them leaving in 6th place is still a very commendable performance.
Yeah, it's a shame to see Team Taiwan with their backs against the wall having to go basically having to go 3-0 in their next maps to force a tiebreaker, but ooh. South Korea seemingly picking the Nomad 1.
The immediate pick as well.
Oh,
Hold on.
no. I was sort of convinced they were just going to go DT2, honestly. Like, if I know anything about Taiko, Antlers is just going to crush that.
Yeah, but the thing is, South Korea set a terrifying, like, double FC on this an hour ago with Peaceful and Applers.
Yeah.
And yeah, unfortunately, Taiwan kind of just didn't. They got a couple breaks, but also just lower accuracies overall. So I think it's a pick that makes perfect sense here.
Yeah.
Especially because their scores were super comparable on number 3. Number 5, I think, just the huge streams are maybe a bit too uncomfortable for Appler specifically. I mean, I can't say I remember the map, but if it's mono heavy, then yeah.
I mean, the 50,000 score, 50,000 score difference in the last runs that both teams had in the lobby, it does indicate that South Korea really has the advantage going into this map. But at least we get to see the OS original for this round. That's always a plus.
Yeah.
260 BBM is really fast for a no mod one.
Yeah. Oh, Appler's no longer rolling the DK like he did in the previous match. No! Aura lost. Aura lost.
He succumbed to the single tap way. I will say spinner streams are super evil as DDKK. Oh, Sevgo finds a miss to start the map. Not an encouraging sign.
No.
I think he broke on the 1-6, but I mean,
Peaceful has been playing his
really
absolute mind out this game, and Appers has also been doing his usual Apper stuff. So I think they may just close it out right here. They South Korea really would need to find a break here or there, and a pretty break at that for this to switch over. It really is South Korea's to lose.
Yeah, like there's a percentage of accuracy difference between Sevgo and Peaceful, and about 0.5% between Polemo and Appers. That is.
Yeah.
Ooh, Sevgo finds another miss. Maybe on an arguably slightly easier section. This is not looking super hot right now for Team Taiwan. That's very unfortunate. I mean, again, going into this was sort of advantage South Korea.
Oh, more silly
99.9 though. Look at that top right corner of your screen. That is crazy.
Yeah.
It's just how it goes, but what even?
What even? Let me find that. Let me quickly have their score on the side to see. Because for now, this is looking like, despite the fact that they already put a terrifying dual FC on this an hour ago, they're looking to top score themselves again.
Oh yeah, South Korea is well on the way to top score.
Ooh,
this section is evil for the bongo players among us.
It doesn't matter, Appler's still in that 99.1%.
Bro's
Eats
too
it for
strong.
breakfast.
Another spinner stream. Screw you, DDKK players.
Sevgo with the miss at the end there, and yeah, that's South Korea closing it out 6-3, increasing their team score that they put an hour ago by like 15k. Okay.
GG, well played, but that is not a score that very many teams left in this tournament are going to be even looking to compete against. That is a very, very strong score from South Korea.
So yeah, that is GG, well played, and that means that Taiwan will be leaving us placing 5th/6th. Still good stuff. Only having dropped into the losers bracket.
Wait, are they not 4th?
Last week. No, right? Because 4th gets decided by losers group.
Oh, no,
wait.
this is lower bracket semifinals, I thought.
No, this is. You know what? Let me just open the challenge. Let me speak facts actually.
Let me preach.
Hold on. Let me cook. Let's see. The amount of teams
Yeah.
left in the tournament. Yeah, Japan, Chile, Brazil, Taiwan, and South Korea, China. Yeah, so there are 6 teams left. So leaving
No,
the
no,
tournament
no,
here
no, no,
places
no.
them. What?
No, no.
Oh
Look
wait!
at Chad. Look at Chad. They are fourth.
No. You're right.
I'm
You're right.
not
You're right.
lying.
No,
I'm
no.
not
My
lying.
bad. My bad. No, yeah, they are fourth. Sorry, my brain was still in like the first losers round. This is the second losers, right? You're right.
Yeah.
Taiwan has officially placed fourth in the tournament. Very impressive performance. Having an incredible match last night against Brazil, and I hope they're very proud of themselves because they did good.
They did very well. Brazil was one of the favorites going into this tournament. Taiwan managed to beat them, have a very competitive match with South Korea, taking a few points which were really, really close. Fantastic effort.
Yeah. Oh, I think that's the thing that's confusing me because, yeah, it was... the losers bracket has just completed in, like, day 1.
Now,
Very interesting.
there is one match left for this weekend, which
Yes.
some would say is the most exciting match. The upper bracket final is happening, I believe, 11 hours. 11 hours from now, between Japan and Chile, which will decide which one of those 2 teams gets to go directly to the grand finals.
Yeah.
South Korea has reached the podium finish here, and they will get the chance to face the loser of Japan and Chile for the right to come through the lower bracket into the finals. So, congratulations to Team South Korea already for reaching a podium finish. I'm very excited to see who goes straight into the grand finals and who has to claw their way back to the grand finals through the lower bracket finals. This is very exciting.
Yeah. I hope they are preparing themselves mentally to face either Japan or Chile. I think that match is still terrifying. Like, Chile has been so dominant as well. I hope everyone is ready to tune in for that tonight/tomorrow, depending on what time zone you are in. Because
yeah, slightly
Oko,
for some.
Oko, my beloved.
Chile has looked incredible this entire tournament. I'm super excited. I'm hearing fun rumors
TV?
that we're doing a TB showcase between the South Korean and Taiwanese team right now, and that's just being set up. So don't go anywhere yet. Yeah. I mean...
Pause?
Hold up. I don't know if I'm being fed rumors, but I think Azer said that they're okay to do it. So that'd be very fun to see, but... Mom, I've got to ask you...
What?
Do you believe in Team Chile? Because I think I might believe in straight through to the grand finals tomorrow. Like, obviously Japan is a dynasty.
I think that Japan will still... I do believe that Japan will still win, but I do believe in the Chile second place.
Like, if you as Chile are ever going to really establish yourself and make a statement, like, now is the time. Super excited to see what they have planned. There's an incredible match with Brazil they had last week, which Chile looked comfortable on, I dare say, 6-3. Japan beating South Korea 6-1. Their work is cut out for them, for South Korea to find their way to the grand finals for a potential second place, I think. I mean, you alluded to it earlier. South Korea's team wasn't maybe looking as sharp in the semifinals against Japan.
Yeah.
So
which
maybe that was a bit of a fluke.
I think that's could honestly also be chalked up to a little bit of nerves, because it may have been the closest they've gotten to beating Japan, and that kind of pressure is insane.
Yeah. I mean, South Korea's looked really strong here, so if maybe they can take this match as a bit of a confidence booster, a momentum builder. They've looked really strong, 7-2 to China and 7-2 against Taiwan. That's convincing scores that they can take pride in going into the grand finals.
Yeah.
Losers brackets.
Unfortunately, what we got were a little bit of rumors. We're not going to be seeing TV show match on stream. Sorry, guys.
That's unfortunate. I'm
Yeah.
not sure what's going on, but there are things happening.
It's fine. I mean, I think that means we can start closing it out. I hope everyone tunes in for Japan Chile if you can. I know I can't because that's 4 a.m. my time. That's not happening. But I hope everyone else will enjoy that match. I think Chile definitely has strong chances to, at the very least, make it a lot closer of a match than you might expect against Japan this late in the tournament. They have a real chance to make this a terrifying match. So I hope everyone enjoys it. And once again, congratulations, South Korea, for making it to the podium. Guaranteed third place minimum. And thank you again for Taiwan for putting up such a strong performance and ended up placing fourth. Really, really strong stuff. But yeah, I guess that's been us. My name is Taiko Mom. I was here with Ekin5050, and we'll see you guys later. And remember to buy your banners.
And Rhythm is just a click away. Woohoo!
See ya.
Let's go.